Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Iasa Global Core Group meeting for India chapter. Today we have a couple of points on the agenda. One of them basically is to look at different events that we have in the chapter, which includes a couple of architect core classes, which will start from this month on, starting from Bangalore in December, between 19th and 23rd, and subsequently in January, Hyderabad between 20th and 24th, and then we do have Chennai in February and New Delhi in March. You can actually visit us at the India chapter website, wherein all the upcoming events are detailed for you to register. For example, the Bangalore one, which is on the December 19th, you can go to the website and provide an RSVP to register, and subsequently the chapter leader and the coordinator will get in contact with you. Some of the requirements for getting into architecture core as a prelude to getting your CETA F certification is that you should be engaged in some of the scoping initiatives. You should be able to appreciate the prioritization mechanisms and optimize the project plans. And the course also includes a pre-work ITABOC CETA F foundation exam. You can download your course syllabus and look at the learning path that we have identified and be a part of the CETA certified architects. Now, the regular global prices are as in the website. However, for India pricing, we have reduced considerably considering the normal training budgets within the country and the back end training programs budgets. So you can visit our event and provide an RSVP. And if you have more people joining us, then maybe we will extend the discounts as well. Now, if you want introduction to what the ISA does as the training, you can visit us at website, look at the training, the certifications, and also in terms of what different memberships that you can get associated with the association. And there are a lot of events that happen every day in and day out globally. So you can participate in these things, especially in terms of achieving a good education and knowledge acquisition and do your professional work much better. Say, for example, there are certain solution architecture, business architecture courses. There's also architect core online, which is starting in January 2017. We do have infrastructure architecture online in February, and you can please kindly visit these events and see what really interests you, and maybe contact me if you need any advice in terms of how useful it is or not to you. There are certain self-paced online courses as well, and you can participate and take up these courses, which will help you in achieving the immediate objectives of your profession. We do have certain instructor-led training. The architect core is what I've been discussing. There are certain other things in terms of business technology strategy, which deals of how to identify the business value and provide a technology enablement for it, or a business architecture where we provide the business modeling and analysis training, information architecture where we deal a lot with the big data and in terms of how you analyze big data, as well as in infrastructure architecture where a lot of cloud computing and cloud infrastructure is being discussed. Of course, we have software and solution architecture, which gives you a complete introduction as well as deep-rooted knowledge in terms of how best methodologies you can adopt irrespective of the fact of what framework you work on. It can be TOGAF, it can be Open Group, it can be FE, Federal, it can be DODF, any frameworks, even ZACMAN, which is something that we adopt in our methodology. So it is not framework specifics, and there are certain other self-paced training that you can do. For example, cloud, or even in terms of soft skills in governance, in presentation, and also learning the frameworks and methodologies, business process management, and design using UML. So these are some of the things that we offer to you online, self-paced training, which will help you in your day-to-day professional activities. Now, we do have other events, which are basically conferences happening across the globe. So you can visit us at the conference's website. Presently, we are planning for, we just concluded the London iTalk. We are planning for a Austin iTalk in March. We are planning for a Sofia in 2016. We are scheduled to have an India conference in April or May of 2017. We just had a request which we are looking at Frankfurt 2017, and these things will uh, basically, for example, in London, there were very interesting things that we could get people to discuss on. A lot of architects, engineers, and IT decision makers came in, and we spoke about issues in terms of emerging trends. Paul Price, the CEO, spoke there. Barry O'Reilly spoke about the modern solution architecture getting all the work done, and transformation trends in modern era was spoken by Andrew Burt. So there are a lot of good meat that you can actually get to know. And in fact, even if you are not basically going for the ITAR, you can always get those recorded video audios if you are a member of ISA association. In other interesting things is that we do have a monthly e-summit, which happens every third Wednesday of the month. We do have we did have a November e-summit, which was on the architecture beyond expectations. We are looking forward to a e-summit on governance and security on the December 31st. You can register there. It is a online summit where you can be at your office or at home. And normally it happens between 7 in the evening, India time, late night. So it is an 8-hour summit and depends upon the number of speakers. This time, though, it is 7 to 11 IST, PM, India. We have people talking from angle of developing product plans for solutions, business and IT architecture engagement for a service excellence. They're talking about the emergent design in architectures, and also in adopting the use of architecture principles while in practice. So you can register for these e-summits, which happens every month on the third Wednesday. So all that you need to do is to join ISA, okay, and then track the events, attend these e-summits, and get more knowledge in terms of how architecture practice is going about. Beyond that, of course, we do have the ITBOK content. We are looking for more people to contribute. Believe me, ITBOK 3.0 is authored by about 200 odd people. They're not odd, they're basically those people who are practicing architecture, who are working today, and we are evolving ITBOK as a Bible for the architects who design, who conceptualize, design, implement, monitor, and take the next generation technologies towards a business value. So it will help a lot if you can actually listen to the ITBOK overview by Paul, and then look at various chapters of ITBOK in terms of various sections. We have about five. We have the capability guidebook. We have engagement, and we have a career management guide. besides ITABOC itself, which is five pillars of some practice-oriented architecture, which will help you in terms of understanding the nitty-gritties of a day-to-day practicing architecture. So this specifically is what I wanted to introduce to all our members in India. I think we have about 1,500 active members participating, though globally we have about 80,000 members within our community. Uh, there are various topics, there are blocks, and for full members, we do have a shared content in video or in terms of content which is basically presentations. So you just have to join, sign in as a full member, which is worth $125, and you will be able to hear all the contents that we have been speaking of, in terms of whatever happened in the e-summit, whatever happened in the uh, whatever happened in the ITAR conferences, and you'll also have certain portals where you can discuss and blog, like in academia. So we have the shared content, which provides you a lot of goodies in terms of each of the areas. And we do have videos, shared videos, which might be those who spoke in the conferences or e-summits, but also it might be more in terms of the actual practice methodologies that these peers are practicing globally. So it will be of interest to you if you can become a member, undergo the ITBOC paradigm. The notion that everybody has in architecture design is purely a technology centric update, but ISA wants to bring in this paradigm change in terms of inclusive business values while doing technology transformations, so that it really means something to the business end users and not just a project based where you just look at doing something and it's not very useful architecturally to bring value to the organization. So, saying that, I'm looking forward to most of you trying to participate in our regular monthly e-summits. You can all be a part of the training program. You can be a part of the instructors for this training by achieving certain levels of certification. You can do innovation in a different way in terms of adopting our practices towards next generation technologies. So, having said that, I look forward to most of your participation. If you have any doubt, kindly do ping me, and I will be able to guide you or advise or support you in terms of your professional requirements. Thank you very much. Have a very nice day.